Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream! Yeah, today I'm playing Atelier Ryza again. I did say it was playing Dragon Quest XI, but yesterday, didn't I? Oh well. I kinda want to get some Spectralite together and, get some Serpent Souls. That way I can trade for some stuff from Crystal and, yeah, mainly the Black Tears and Kaleidocloths. Actually, I think I can get Kaleidocloths for free. Oh yeah, I need the Crimsonite. Right, she has Crimsonite. I can just get Kaleidocloths off of Ice Golems. I believe the Snurfelt Whale Station has Ice Golems for free, man. Just go there. Of course, the Spectralite source would be the Spritzfire recolors in, the Snurfelt. Right, so this game is made by Koei Tecmo and Gust. I actually don't know that much about him, really. I do know Gust has made a couple of games that I do know Gust made Knights of Azir 1 and 2 and also Blue Reflection. I know they're most famous for Atelier, I just haven't played a lot of Atelier games, man. This is basically the first one I've gotten this far in, man. Alright, so we got stuff to make a new world, right? So if we put in whatever ingredients we want into it, we could theoretically make whatever we want, right? We can put in whatever we want, right? Okay, what I'm wanting... So whatever material you put in, you get different monsters, huh? No, this one doesn't seem half bad. We have Venom Beast pouches. What items are we getting here? Those look like Venom Beast pouches and... Sure, I guess I'll go with this one. I realize the ton's not the best. Oh, we can explore in here. Okay, let's check this place out. Yep, you can get tons here. Damn, this looks pretty cool. It's like a little sea. I might want to fight these things. I haven't beat these things up a lot. I was thinking of getting ones with the scorpions in it, though. I might go back and do that. Damn, these enemies seem pretty tough. Damn, what? Let's blow it up. Damn, it resisted that. Oh well, we can get some high-level enemies in here. Which means we can get some better experience, right? You get experience for doing this, right? There we go, that's how you do it. Oh, you do get experience. Cool. Oh, we get Venom Beast pouches here. I actually want those for Venom cubes. I mean, poison cubes, yeah? Yeah, that's one of the materials I want. That's actually one of the ones I was planning to put in here, man. In these little worlds. So basically, alchemy is so powerful in this universe that it can literally create life. And it can literally create an entire world inside of a bottle. And yet people think it's something to be hated and feared. I mean, granted that alchemy is also the reason why the Clint Kingdom was able to get into the underworld and steal the water source. And the Brennan family, they're descendants of the Clint Kingdom, I guess. I also wanted to do this for these enemies here. I'm pretty sure these guys have something I really want. But they're also pretty tough. They're pretty tough just like the shark. Let's upgrade tactics. I think these are the ones that give sky bubbles, I don't remember. Oh yeah, they are the ones that give sky bubbles. Actually want those too. So it seems like this world is perfect. I wonder if you can get more world battles. It seems like you'd be able to. Yeah, being able to get free materials from these little worlds is excellent. I like that. Can't really explore all that much. Can't explore all that much, but seems like we could. No, we got a little bit of experience and we leveled up. Or I want to go back. And I'm very happy I got these sky bubbles in these Venom Beast pouches. Now, if you don't know, poison cubes have this ability on them called synth quantity. That's kind of why you want to make them, man. Obviously, that's a really good thing, man. Sun-dry remedy, huh? I need crimson grass. I don't know where to get that. Your hull sounds like it'd be really good. What else can you get on here? KO recovery. Oh, well, let's focus on what we're doing. Look around for more recipes we can do. I'm interested in seeing what this is all about. Fortunately, my rainbow grapes aren't that good. I have one mixing oil. Do we have any yellow bugs? Hey, I have yellow bugs. No, I want to do another yellow bug. There we go. And that'll give us a new item. No, I want to keep making the item better. Do we have a blue bug? Hey, these are blue bugs. What was this? There's quite a bit of blue bugs. Actually, I don't want to go there. Synth quality. Elemental value. I think I'll take the elemental value. Don't know where I got these from. Oh, now that we got different gemstones. Might as well use that.
いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。
I'll use that.
おお、いい感じかも。さあ
And do we have a yellow bug? We have some yellow bugs. Now we don't have enough, though.
ちゃんと考えないとね。何を入れ
Some
るのか
quality, yes please. I want that badly. Do I have
とりあえず
thing that I need? Might as well add that.
なんか入れちゃうか。さあ何
So I'll just add this.
うわ、いい。どれがいいかな。これでどうだ。さあどうだ。悪くないんじゃないかな。
There we go.
少しは成長できた。
Now we level up our alchemy, and we can add more items. Sweet. I can add another item if we want.
どこにしよう。
What can I do here? Oh yeah, I got the dream mushroom. I can make more powder.
何を入れよう。
I completely forgot about that.
うわ、いい感じかも。何を
Supplement, might as well add that there.
うわ、いい感じかも。さあ
Add dried lumber there.
いいものできそうな予感。
Oh yeah, we can keep going.
何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。
Might as well add that.
いいものできそうなよ。何を入れるのがいいかな。さあ何を入れよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Might as well add that.
わ、何かが変わりそう。
Oh, I kind of want to check out what else is in here. AP gain? What's that? What does AP gain
なん
do?
か入れちゃうか。何を入れるのがいいか
I
な。
might be interested in getting that.
さあ何を入れよう。
Throw that there.
いい感じかも。さあ何を
Dream
入れよ
powder,
う。
yes.
うわ、いい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。さあ何を入れよう。
Who do we need?
ちゃんと考えないとね。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。
Put that there. More, more, more.
いいかな。
Yes, I want to make more.
できそうな予感。何を入れよう。
Alright, do we have blue bug? We have a couple of blue bugs. Oh, here. This will give us exactly what we need.
いいものできそうな予
There.
感。何をしようか悩んじゃうな。さあ何を入れ
Alright,
よ
do
う。
I have a blue of the honey ants? I have a two bun. Here we go. That should.
どうしようかな。
I'll add another. I'll add more trait slots to it. What does this even do? I don't know. I guess I want to increase speed even more. Don't really care about that.
これでどうだ。
I'll just add those things to it.
やったできた。
Good. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get that thing. Like they have a plan to get that, but apparently the item we need is in the item we need is in Meteor Castle.
よーし行くぞ
Not really sure where. Oh well, we
よーし冒険だ新しい何かを目指して
are here. This is a sapling.
や
That's the one. That's the item we're supposed to get for the seeds.
ーや
Frick, a black puny ran into us. Not to worry.
ー行きます
We're pretty strong at this point. We can take him.
行くよそれライザやってみ
Deal wind damage. I'm pretty sure Lila knows how to do that.
行くよ行きます
What skill inflicts wind?
行くよ
Oh wait, she does. Oh, right, I'm supposed to do ice. This has ice.
援護するよ
There we go. That's how you do it. Not bad.
さあどんどん進もう
Got some much needed experience. I'll try breaking this with a rock.
宝石って金属の元だよねやっぱり普通の石よりも重いよね
I might need more ethereal stones.
よーいどうする
And we got some monsters on us. Don't worry, we'll beat them.
そこだ
These guys aren't too hard. Craft time.
行くよ
Blow them up. Good job.
さあ
That's a lot of damage, man. It also turns out you can really do some cool stuff if you like chain alchemy to a lot of things. Damn, I don't have any items that can break this rock. I assume you probably need the bomb rod for that. Alright, I'm gonna try axing this.
そう絡まっちまった切るわ
I'm
け
gonna try hammering.
ライザー助けてくれ
Oh, we need more tonight. Not even sure what it's for, but I need it. I'm pretty sure I need it. I don't know what it's for, though.
ここだライザやってみろ行きますライザ一緒に行きます
Oh yeah, you
行くよ
run out of AP every time you upgrade your tactics level.
そこだ行きます行くよ
Luckily, these enemies don't seem that tough. We were beating them easily. The reason Lila is doing so much damage is because we changed a bunch of alchemy to her stuff, man. I was thinking she was OP, but turns out alchemy can be really broken in this game, man. Can help you make some super broken things.
なくなってからその
Well, those pots had something useful inside them. Hello there, you don't mind if I walk right by you to get those pots over there, do ya?
余裕だね
Well, I think these guys might mind that a little. Oh well.
行くよ
Mind this. Good job.
さあ
Splattercraft is so powerful. You can probably make one that's even better, though.
これだけあれば足りるかな
Cool. Got some tonic off of it. Cool. I like that. You actually need that. Oh, what's this?
よいしょ
これ生臭いなもう必要なら集めるけどさ
どうする
I guess we need to fight these guys, I guess. Oh, good thing we have a medium basket, man. I mean, one of the most important items in this game is basically making the knapsack.
ライザやってみろ
Knapsack increases your basket size, so you definitely want to make that as soon as you can, man.
そこだ行くよ
I mean, if you're not making that, what are you doing with yourself, man? Once you're able to make that, do it.
この調子で頑張ろう
I do recommend getting a green material before going all in on it.
どうする
You need a green general good. Luckily, one of the items you get for the story that you can unlock that you have to make to be able to make the house
ライザや行くよ
That's one of the ones that's a green material of general goods. Upgrade tactics, yes please. That way we can get in more attacks. Good, Claudia beat it. We got some cool stuff off of beating that thing. And so we'll get the material off of that. I'm actually hoping for more of those. Really wanting more saplings, to be honest. Right, I have to be able to get by there. Guess I'll go down here. Pretty sure there's a gathering spot for water somewhere around here. Hey, what's in these? Cool, and we got another landmark. Which is pretty cool. Hey, what's that down there? I've not been down there yet. Might as well go down there soon. Maybe it'll lead to better materials. I mean, this area here seems to have some pretty nice materials in it. Especially that tonic and... Not really sure what materials we're gonna need, so... I'm very happy to have made that world with that Venom Beast pouch pickup. And there's just the right monsters and there's monsters that are just right for that area too. That we can make more medicine later. I want to fight this thing. This one's gonna be a little bit tougher. It's a Mega Mouth. Blow it up with a craft. I took off a big chunk of its health, but it didn't quite defeat it. Just wait for my tactics level to be increased by a little bit. There, beat it. Had to take quick action there. Cool, good material. Now we can break this with the big rock. Let's go down here. Right, am I supposed to be down here yet? Excuse me, Mr. Knight. You don't mind if I harvest material here? I'm, an alchemist, you see. It's not... Right, I need more of those saplings, man. I just want some for those seeds, man. Oh. You don't have an item that can be used there? What? You're telling me I need an item to be able to jump? A real RPG hero would just jump across that, man. Oh, mushroom colony. Ooh, this is magic tome piece. I actually need those for recipes, man. We actually need those for a recipe. I'll pick up more mushrooms. And so I'll pick up the stuff in here. Good. More tonic is always good. What's all that over there? I'll check these bushes out. Green moonflower, cool. That lead. That might lead somewhere exciting. Like glow flowers, huh? Damn, a black puny got on us. Load him up with a craft. Boom. Now that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. I need to make better craft. Since we got the ability to make more items with our alchemy level increase, we should probably do that. I want to check out what's over here.
Ryza が先頭でいいんだよね。僕は後ろからくっついていくから。
Right, can we break this with anything? No, we're not able to. Guess we'll gather materials here. I know that one of the areas I'm supposed to go. I kind of look for the giant puny. I know there was a giant one somewhere around here. Just forgot where it was.
大抵の植物は食べられる。毒のあるのもやり方によってはな。よ
し、あった。よいしょ。取れたよ。
I'll grab materials here. Now I've really been thinking about playing Moon, the anti-RPG. Because I kind of want to check out Undertale's inspiration. After all, that sounds like it's gonna be a really good game, man. Oh, here it is. I actually won a giant puny bowl, so that's why I'm here. Of course, Toby Fox did say that Moon was a direct was an inspiration for him. Of course, it's sad that Moon didn't originally come out, and it was gonna be only Japan only if it did. Now it's out in 2020, man. Yeah. Basically one of the main antagonists of that is an RPG hero who's a nuisance who breaks into people's houses, steals their things, and breaks stuff and kills innocent monsters for XP. You know, because he's hungry for that love, dude. Yeah, love has an execution points. Now we can harvest this stuff. We couldn't do that before, remember? Guess we'll grab those fairy stone fragments. Give me your stuff.
私はあまりいい思い出がない。
ねえ、どこに行くんだい?
I'm pretty sure one of these leads to some water that we need. I'm of course interested in getting the water, first and foremost. Now where is the harvest point for it? Oh, we might as well take a moment to fish. Ooh, some sizers. Those are some good high quality fish. Exo fish, cool. Neat. Can't believe how many fish you can catch, man. That's pretty nice, huh? You don't have the necessary item to go over there. I assume you're gonna be able to make something really cool to be able to go over there soon. At some point. Hey, it's one of you. I might as well get a couple sky bubbles while I'm here. Luckily, these ones seem a little bit lower level than the ones in my world. And can you believe alchemy in this universe is so powerful that it can create worlds, man? Then again, it's able to make Super Mario 64 paintings, bring people back from the dead, it's able to do all sorts of stuff. Of course, you can't do alchemy unless you have a real knack for it, dude. Not everybody can do it, man. Only cool people can do alchemy, man. You know, like Ryza here. Yeah, Ryza is super duper cool, dude. Oh cool, we can get Roast Waster Tonic. I need that tonic. Give me more of that tonic. Damn, I can't carry anymore. No, I don't want to get rid of the tonic. I want to get rid of the nameless grass, though. Alright, might as well head back to the Atelier. Now that we got that tonic. Nah, they're cool to be put in. Now, what kind of synthesis can we do? This looks like it's gonna need lots of ice bombs. And we don't have much aqua ore, so that's gonna be worrying. Perhaps I should make another craft. Definitely do want to add big physical damage and, of course, exploding spikes. Physical damage, yes please. Alright, do we have some cool materials that we can use for this? Let's see, we need a 3. Luckily, we don't have many 3s. To check out where to get this material. This seems like it's gonna be good. So we'll put that there. Directive plus level 5, that sounds like it'd be pretty good for it. There we go, we got lots of exploding spikes. Actually, I wanted to add some different fuel to it. There we go. Let's get nuts on the damage, man. We want to inflict a lot of damage, man. I think I know where to get this Magma Powder. I can get that at the volcano, right? Here, might as well add some of that. That'll inflict a lot of damage. There, that exploding spike should come in really handy. Could make some ice bombs. I'll need a lot of aqua ore to do that. I think I should definitely get it with slowdown. That seems like a pretty good priority to have. Go, you can have some of that. Your speed, yes please, I want that. Need 2 of yellow, which is like that.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Wish I had better greens, man.
ちゃんと考えないとね。
There, that should be pretty
いい
good.
ものできそうな予感。ちゃんと考えないとね。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。さあ、何を入れよう。いいものでどれにしようかな。これでいい。うまくいくかな。やった、できた。どこに入れ。さあ、何を入れよう。
Alright, we should focus on me. We want to make it. Oh. This magic tome piece, huh? Oh, we can make puny leather.
どこに入れようかな。
Don't have any of that, though. Where even is puny leather? There, and you're gonna need alchemy fibers
なんか
to be
入れ
able
た
to do it, man. I guess we could make some alchemy fiber. Here is the alchemy fiber. Where? Pretty sure it was somewhere. We'll just find the alchemy fiber and then we'll try to make it so we can make some light armor. Oh, we forgot to make these.
さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、
Let's make some plant seeds.
さ あ、
Ooh, this looks like it's gonna be really good. I want to gather more.
うわ、いい感じか。何を入れるのがいいかな。さあ、
Of course I want that effect.
うわ、
Why would I not want that effect?
何を入れるのか。
And we're getting into some good stuff now.
何をしようか悩んじゃうな。何をしようか悩んじゃうな。さあ、何を入れよう。
Need some blues that are like 2. And to be able to do this, we'll add that.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Hey, we got this.
ちゃんと考えないとね。
Triplet Dawn. That should really help us.
さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい。どれがいいか
Yes, I want those.
これでと。さあ、どうだ。じゃーん、こんな感じ
2
かな。
units of plant seed. Could definitely make... I could make more of those. Ooh, alchemy fibers while I'm here. I
何を入れよ
might as well make that.
う。いいものできそうな予感。
We'll go into...
何を入れよう。
And we'll go into my thing there. And let's see, I need 2 blue.
ちゃんと考え。
Ah, here's a 2 blue.
いいものできそう
And
な
adding
予
that
感。
critical on it should be pretty good.
さあ、何を入れよ
Now the wing plants, yes.
う。うわ、いい感じかも。
Don't have a holy stone
何を入れるの
fragment.
がいいかな。
Could have him met though.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Supplements, yes please, give me Giving that element value.
何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。何を入れるの
So
がい
you
いか
probably
な。
want to add a trait slot.
いいものでど
There
れ
we
がいいか
go.
な。これでどううまくいくかな。
Our dough should be good.
できた。バッチリ。
Now, what was I trying to make?
どこに入れようかな。
Yeah, seed synth qual. Seed synth quality. Got a synth quality right there. Got a synth quantity.
何をしようか。
There's some stuff you'll probably want.
とりあえずなんか入れちゃうか。
Could go into Holy Drop, sure.
さあ何を入れよう。
Let's make more poison cubes, shall we?
できそうな予感。とりあえずさあ何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。
In quantity up, yes please, give me
う
more
わ
of that.
いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Thing red to add as fuel. Like that.
いいものできそうなよ。さあ何を入れよう。何を入れるのがいいか
Plenty
な。
of flour.
うわいい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。さあ何を入れよう。
I'll just add one to that.
いいものでき
Make the
そうな予
quality
感。
go up a little.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
I'll add that to it.
わ何かが変わりそう。
Oh, I kinda wanna keep going, man. The quality.
なんか入れた
X
か。
spread, that sounds pretty good. Need stuff from dragons, though.
ちゃんと考えないとね。
Poison cube. Holy tree leaf to go into that.
何をしようか悩んじゃうな。 ちゃんと考えないとね。 何をしようか悩んじゃうな。 さあ何を入れよう。 新しいものができちゃいそう。
You know, well, we may as well learn the recipe at least.
何を入れよう。新しいものができちゃいそう。どれにしようかな。 これでどうだ。うまくいくかな。できた。バッチリ。
And another level up for alchemy. Cool. News is we know how to make cool stuff now. Excellent. Quite nice. Fishing rod net. Where's that? Over here? And it wants you to make a fishing rod net. Sounds like it'd be pretty good. Kinda wanna make that now. Well. So basically we have a seed. Here's the garden. We did have a garden, right? There you go. And since we have that seed, we can go over here. Let's go turn in our seed for the quest. Since we can just do that now. Thank you for the goat milk. Well, thank you for the milk, I guess. Here, you can have a big seed. You can have my XL seed. I'm very happy that I made that seed, man. I want to make that fishing rod net now. Well, we got plenty of time to do that, so... guess I could make a few fishing baits and then move into making the seed. Or I make a few bug nets and make a few fishing rods so we can make that work. Let's go do that, I guess. I definitely... the prospect of a new tool of a tool that can do both the jobs of the fishing rod and the bug net sounds really appealing to me, you see. As in, why would that not appeal? Of course it makes sense that it would appeal to me, right? Oh, right. Here you can have the one. Happy I made some alchemy fibers for this. Right now we need some green lumber. Oh, here's the green lumber. I'll add that. And go all the way up here. Put that there. Put that there. I'll make it really gather some stuff. I'll just get rid of that. Make a good bug net. I need to make bait. Delicious bait. I really need flour to make bait? I forgot. Yeah, we need one of everything, I guess. Nope, where's the bait? Flour.
何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。わっ、何かが変わりそう。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、どれがいいかな。これでさあ、どうだ。悪くないんじゃないか
3
な。
units of that. That way we can make some bait. Just 3 units. You know, you're probably wondering what I need this bait for. I need bait to make fishing rods, and fishing rods are...
うわ、いい感じかも。
Ooh, we can add some spice.
何を入れよう。
Yeah, spice is the variety of life. You're probably gonna want some spice in your life, man.
ちゃんと
Personally, don't blame you. But spice can be really nice. Especially to add to your already cute growing collection of stuff.
ちゃんと考えないとね。
Now we need the one.
うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、
Let's see, I have a bunch of green bugs. As well do that.
うわ、いい感じかも。何をしようか悩んじゃうな。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予
And
感。
so I'll
さ
add this to
あ、
it.
何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感
Increase
じ
the
か
quality
も。
a little bit.
何を入れるのがいいかな。次はどうしよっかな。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、どれがいいかな。これでいい。さあ、どうだ。じゃーん。
2 units of that. Good. Now we get the fishing bait made.
どこに何を入れるのがいいかな。
Now which way do we have to go? Here it
何を
is.
しようか。何を入れるのがい
Let's
いか
put
な。
that there.
うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
It makes sense that I would want to get that.
いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。さあ、
Alright, I got plenty of blue bugs, right?
何を入れる
Now
の
I
が
want
い
to
い
keep
かな。
going with blue bugs.
いいものできそうな予
Get
感。
gathering up L.
さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうなよ。さあ、何を入れよう。
Need a better bug net, man. That's unfortunate.
できそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じ。さあ、何を入れよう。さあ、何を入れよう。 何をしようか悩んじゃうな。うわ、どれがいいかな。これさあどうだ。やった、できた。
Needed to make that real quick.
どこに入れようかな。さあ何を入れよ
What's I
う。
need? Oh, you need to make a fishing rod, man.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
For 2.
うわ、
Possibly 3.
さあ何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じ。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。さあ何を入れよう。お、何かが変わりそう。とりあえずなんか入れちゃうか。
It looks like you need fishing rods.
とりあえずなんか入れちゃうか。
And you're gonna need a lot of bug nets.
何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。どれにしようかな。これでうまくいくかな。悪くないんじゃないかな。
Man, I kinda wish I did this off camera, man.
どこさあ何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ何を入れ。いいものできそうな予感。
Damn. Well, I might as well get to that later. Right now, I want to go. We have to go to the mansion. I do want to do that.
今回のボトルは面白いもの作っちゃおう。
Oh, you can get gold peonies off of this. Yeah, but I don't like the materials you're getting there. Green mushrooms, huh? I'm currently happy with my current setup. Now I might as well head over to the mansion.
ねえ、どこに行くんだい？
いや
I kinda think I should make the bug nets and the fishing rods offline. Off camera, man. It's gonna be a lot of work to make those, man. Alright, we might as well continue with the story.
行くぞ。
And we wasted most of our time doing alchemy, man. See, it's really addictive, man. Yes, we need to talk to the president of Nestle.
よく暴走を連れ戻してくれた。やめろ父さん。すいませんボスさん。
家出息子の帰宅にしては
Hey, come on now.
いいじゃないか。
Now we need to talk to you about some very serious stuff.
損壊における私たちへの言われなき球団は。俺の球団が誤りだった。
Okay, thank you. Thank you for admitting your misunderstanding, so...
いやいや、誤解がとりあえず
Wait, what? We're trying to get money? Please, we don't need to do that, man.
これはちょっと。
何を言われる
Boss, are you gonna join the party? Maybe?
しばらくしたらみんなで裏手の離れに来い。頑丈な鍵、俺も簡単には近づけさせてもらえないが。
Okay.
ああ
So he's gonna try to help us sneak into getting the water stone. You know, the antagonist stealing water from this area, from the stealing a source of water, well, kind of reminds me of Paper Mario a little with that water lily that was in that game. Obviously, it's not a cute water lily in a flower field that got its water stone stolen by an evil cloud. No. It's this rich dude who's water baron that's maybe the president of Nestle who basically inherited the water stone from them and was able to get away with it for so long.
どこにしよう。
Don't have the item to do that.
ちゃんと考えないとね。さ
Sure,
あ、
I want to make
何を
this.
入れよう。うわ、いい感じ
You
かも。
never know when you might need this stuff, man.
いいもの、できそう
I
な。
need at least a 3 to be able to do this.
いいもの、できそうな。
And we need a fuel that's a 4.
何を入れよう。
That we'll just use a couple 2s. I don't want to make that.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
Use a couple 2s there.
いいもの、できそうな。
And go over here.
何を入れるのがいいかな。
And I really wish I had better.
さあ、何を入れよう。 とりあえず、なんか入れちゃうか。
Wish I had better materials, man.
次はどうしようかな。
Those seem like they're pretty good.
ちゃんと
I kind of want to save that one.
うわ、いい感じか
There
も。
we go. Now we got.
何を入れるのか
Well,
いいか
let's
な。
increase our synth attack.
うわ、どれがいいかな。これでいいかな。さあ、どうだ。
Might as well make some of that. You never know if we might need it or not. I'm not entirely sure. Definitely need to make more bug nets.
どこに何を入れるのがいいかな。いいもの、できそうな予感。
Now we needed to make alchemy fibers before we could do anything. Well, let's go find the alchemy fiber wherever that is.
どこにし、さあ、何を入れよう。さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいか
Seems
な。
like it really wants you to use dried lumber here.
うわ、いい感じかも。
Okay, that was completely unnecessary. We don't need to do that. Because we already know how to make humine.
いい感じ
I
か
already
も。
know how to make that.
何を入れるのがいいかな。さあ、何を入
Green
れよう。
plants. Please, we can do
う
that.
わ、いい感じ。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Got plenty of these tons.
いいもの、できそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいもの、でき
I
そう
think
な
the
予感。
increase to
何を入れ
elemental
るのがいいかな。
value will come in handy. And we don't have any yellow supplements.
さあ、何を
Okay,
入れよう。
let's focus on increasing quality.
さあ、何を入れよう。
There we go.
何作っちゃおうかな。
Let's get to making our stuff. Where was it? Fishing rod? Definitely need a couple of these.
さあ、何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じか。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい。どれにしようかな。
High quality, expensive.
これでうまくいくかな。やった、できた。
Definitely gonna need a couple of those. And we need a couple more bug nets.
何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ、
Not even sure how many of them we need.
いいものできそうな予感。さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じか。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな。さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じ。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいもので、どれがいいかな。これうまくいくかな。
There we go.
こんな
And
感
another
じか
bug
な。
net.
どこに
Guess
何を
we'll
入れ
make
るの
one
が
more bug net.
いいものできそうな。さあ、何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうなよ。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうなよ。さあ、何を入れ
Having
よう。
increase. Yes, please. Give me that.
さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じ。さあ、何を入れよ
Put
う。
on whatever we want
何を
here.
入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい。どれ
There,
がい
that
い
should
か
do
な。
it.
これうまくいくかな。できた、バッチリ。どこに入れようかな。
Oh, there's the wing shoes.
次はどうし
We
よう
don't
か
know how
な。
to make that yet.
どこに入れようかな。
We do not know how to make that yet.
どこに入れようかな。
That's the bomb hammer. And we've been working a long time at this. I need to make more fishing bait, man.
どこに何を入
Good
れ
thing we
るの
have
がいいか
flour
な。
left over.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れる
Spice is a variety of life, dude. Add a little bit of spice to
い
it.
い感じかも。何を入れるのがいいか
Add
な。
one green bug.
うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
We want to add fruit.
さあ、何を入れよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。次はどうしよっかな。さあ、何を入れよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。うわ、いい感じかも。さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、 どれにしようかな。
There we go. We're making things slowly but surely.
じゃないかな。
I just need a debate for the fishing rod. Well, hopefully we can make it.
何を入れるのがいいか
Put
な。
that there.
いいものできそうだよ。さあ
That on
何を
it.
入れよう。うわいい感じか。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Make a couple. Put on a
何
couple
を
of
入れるのがいい
bugnets.
かな。新しいものができちゃいそう。
An item called the Lake Master be
何
able
をしようか。悩んじゃうな。
to go even higher though. You know, maybe we should wait until we get that and get a higher alchemy level. That way we'll be able to make a really good one. That is, if we can find the Lake Master, that is. I have no idea where that is, though. Could be anywhere, man. Right, so what am I supposed to do? Wait at least 3 days. Well, we can wait 3 days and do all sorts of stuff.
どこに行くの？
We can make a bunch of cool worlds. In fact, we should try making a new world, man. Sure, as much as I like Venom B's pouch,
面白いもの。
see, I want to try some different worlds. So I can find some other rare ingredients. That seems pretty good. Wheat, huh? Sounds like it'd be pretty good. I guess finding high quality wheat is pretty difficult, since the only source of it seems to be the town. Is there anything with wheat and something really good though? I want something to offset that, since I really want more wheat. No, that's not it. Ones we don't need those. Actually, we should probably go back to the cave so we can get some more coral. Material that we need most of. I'm gonna look for a good one. You know, in theory, we should be able to make whatever world we want, right? That one seems like it'd be pretty good, but I'm pretty happy with the ones I have. I'm pretty happy with the one I have right now.
ねえ、どこに行く？ かい？
Let's head over to the volcano at least.
よーし
We want to get some more of those magma things.
なんだかちょっと暑いね。なんでだろう。
どこに行くんだ？
よ
Up here at the summit. That's where we need to go.
こんな植物で
New
いいのか
covers and bonds. Nice rare materials. Yes, this is pretty good. I like getting this.
いっぱいあってわからないな。
These are excellent to get.
キラキラしていて綺麗ね。よっこらしょ。嫌いな。
I get some foamy water here.
ほらしょ。
Here, I'll take some water with me.
よ
I'll take some of that.
ー余裕だね。
I'm very happy to have come over here. I realize that most of the stream has been pretty boring, huh? Hey, don't worry. Just the nature of the game, I guess. I should probably wait until later to make my big fishing rod, man. We can make it get medium gathering now, which is not bad, but I want to get to where it can be large, man.
どんどん進もう。
Because obviously that would be really good, man. I'll try smacking this with the rod. Damn. I was hoping for better materials. We're gonna need a special item to be able to go up there. Alright, you're supposed to break these with the hammer.
よーしょ。
And get magma powder off of these.
よーしょ。
I'm noticing that's a pretty good item. I'm thinking I'm needing that. I might as well grab a little bit of that while I'm here.
よーしょ。
火薬があれば戦闘で役
I
に
also
立つ。
need another... Also need a place where I can grind and level up a little.
よーしょ。これで何か爆発するものを作れば便利そうじゃない？
I want a lot of it, so I might as well harvest as much as I can.
よーしょ。
宝石
Later I want to make a better knapsack, of
投げつ
course.
けるのに向いてるかもな。
I can gather even more material. Of course, we're gonna need to upgrade our alchemy level quite a bit to be able to do that.
やってるなんて僕たちくらいじゃないかな。
Seems like this game is a lot of going around getting materials, man. Which is perfectly fine. That's about what I expect out of this game right now. I realize it's probably not terribly exciting to watch.
よいしょ。
But hey, but hey, the gameplay here kind of reminds me of Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon, or really any RPG that has a crafting mechanic. Which this series seems to have a pretty in-depth one. Not gonna lie about that. Which seems really appealing. I should go over here.
何か新しいこと起こるか
There
な？
are obviously tougher monsters over here. Perhaps I should hunt some bugs.
いけた。
ちょっと
I'm kind of in need of
近づか
bugs.
ないでよ。虫が嫌いなの知ってるだろう。
I wonder what this landmark is all about. Perhaps the fairies built it or something. Of course. It all comes back to the fairies, man. Or a Nick Naven, it could very well be fairies, man, for all I know. And we need to use the hammer on this for coral stone. Ooh, it's Ashen Sand too. We might be getting into the second act of the game soon, I don't know. I realized we could just rest a couple days, but I kind of want to grind for materials, though. I also kind of want to get stronger, too. Great thing about being over here is that there's plenty of things to get. I should probably hit some with my rod. If I can get some cave coral going. Probably want the bugs, too. Perhaps I should ask them a couple questions. Actually, might need them, sweet leaves. I noticed that the music's changed, so we might be legit getting into the second act of the game now. Yeah, we've exposed it. We know that Nestle is up to no good. I think the Brenham family is definitely... The Brenham family got exposed for stealing the water stone from Cthulhu's backyard. And kind of making Cthulhu's, homeworld kind of not a great place to be. Because all the water's gone there. Yeah, that's basically what happened last time. Yeah, it was frickin' Bo that turned around and told us that. He's starting to become Ryza's friend again after a long time. You see, when they were little, they got into an argument that was rather silly. And they've been throwing insults at each other for quite a while. It all came to a head when Bo kind of went on his little villain arc. Yeah, I wish I could get over there, but nope. Ooh, you know what we should do? We should probably go fishing. Either that or we should find some more coral. Damn. We didn't get the material we wanted. Frick. We'll try again. Cave coral, yes please, give me that. We need to find a place to go fishing now. We need to turn this into a chill alchemy stream and a chill fishing stream. Yeah. Atelier Ryza, chill alchemy stream. Yeah, we're just chilling out and doing alchemy, man. We're not doing anything really all that much. There might be a story here or there. We might talk, I don't know, I might talk my head off for whatever reason. Who wants to hear that anyway, though? You're here for the gameplay, man. Oh frick, it's charging up its super, dude! If it gets its random super, that'll be really bad for us, man. Luckily, these fairies are not too strong. But we're leveling up quite a little bit. Might as well get some materials off of them while we're here. And let's go pick some herbs, guys. Because picking herbs is quite nice. Sometimes I myself do it in real life. Of course, I like yellow wood sorrel, of course, and common purslane. Those are two herbs that I've started growing. And sometimes I eat a little bit of them. Don't worry, they're not poisonous. They're very nutritious and good plants. Of course, as long as you don't eat too much wood sorrel, as long as you don't eat a lot of wood sorrel, that's okay, but... You know, wood sorrel has this... But the stuff that makes wood sorrel... The stuff that makes wood sorrel toxic in high amounts, well... It's also found in rhubarb, and besides... Did you know that corn is actually toxic in high amounts? Yeah, people can get really sick from eating nothing but corn for an extended period of time, man. Yeah, so you don't want to do that, man. That's a bad time, man. Alright, want to break this rock? Ooh, aqua ore, we need that. In fact, I'll take out my hammer. I'll take out my hammer and break more. And we can't go fishing here. There's no bubbling water, so we can't do it. Oh, there's some bubbling water over there. I want to check that out. First, I want to beat up some fairies, man. Yeah, we're murdering the Fey folk in this game so we can get materials off of them. Yeah, it's sort of like in Bravely Default where that mad summoner, you know, that crazy lady, she was murdering fairies for their, for their wings to give to sell as an accessory to people, and it was making people trip out on it too, man. Although in that universe, fairies are actually evil, man. They're in league with freaking Ouroboros, man. Oh, Aerie was. Although, how do I describe Aerie? She's basically Navi if, Navi was actually an Agent of the Dark Lord, man. That's basically what she is. They need cotton grass. Ooh, forest sage? Where did I get that? Where the frick did I get that, man? I actually need forest sage, man. Hold on, I want to check out where I got that. Right menu. Guide, where's... Item, don't need that. Materials, yes. Ancient branches in Mineral Castle. They want those. Whoops. I remember those in Sunken Mine. Those are a good material. Sapling branches. Oh yeah, those are in the Hidden Cove. Damn, so alchemy uses mandrakes, huh? Cool. Well. Well, this explains a lot. As in, it explains absolutely nothing. Yes, I love it when video games explain clearly what to do. I mean, that's instant. I mean, yes, that's exactly what I want. Yes, I want that. Maybe the reason the Force Sage isn't explaining anything is because it drops off a monster. That very well could be. Oh yes, it drops off those. Oh, and you have those butterflies. Well, I guess I'm going back to fight those butterflies. I guess I'm going back to fight them. There's a lot of them over here. I actually need Forest Sage, so I'm gonna have to fight a few of these fairies, man. I realize there's probably story we should be doing, but listen. This game is all about, the alchemy system, man. So we're gonna have to grind up as much material as possible, man. So we can get good at the game, man. Also, I should probably remake all the weapons, too. I need to make them like Lila's claws, man. I made her like a really good set of claws, and now she's really strong, man. I mean, it seems like you really want to chain your weapons up to make them the best they can be, man. But you also want to pick the right abilities for them, man. Yeah, that's how you get really good at this game, it seems. I wonder if the other Atelier games are like that. Well, some of them do have time limits, though. At least that's what I'm told. Yeah, and some of them, if you run out... And some of them, on the hard copies, if you run out of time, it's an instant game over, so... I don't really know. All I know is that some of them do have time limits, but I'm not really sure. I don't think a lot of the modern ones do, though. Except maybe Atelier Ferris. Except Ferris, maybe. Damn, I got slowed down. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to make the fish oil so I can get an increase in speed. That would combo really well with Miss Lila here. Because Miss Lila, she really wants stat boost and stat lowering attack. She really wants you to boost stats and lower stats, man. Lynn's also Lynn's also started really getting you to want the lower stats, but he mostly focuses on using skills or whatever, or items. Claudia, though, she wants you to do elemental damage. And Lila's really good at doing elemental damage, that's why I'm using her. Plus it seems like she'll be able to strike the enemy weak points. There we go. Get blasted by a bomb. Thank you, little fairy, for those nice plants. I should probably go over there and fish. Oh, I might need the fish that's here too. I'm really liking Lila's combos too. I mean, at Tactics 3, she's hitting like 3 times. She's hitting for lower damage than my other party members, but she's hitting quite a lot. Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with her. She kind of reminds me of Jade, and that Jade is also a big martial artist that likes to use claws. And also spears. Actually, he's really good with spears, too. Jade is, at least. Can't really say much for, Miss Lila here. She mainly focuses on the claws. Which is a good focus to have. Dance Essence, might as well take a little bit more of that. Don't worry, we'll be fine over here. Is there a place to go fishing around here? Triplet Fawn, I might need that. Ooh, looky here. More coal to harvest. I might want the cave coral for whatever reason. And look, there's some of those fairies over there. I'll go beat those up. Or at least we're gonna have to be mean to fairies, but... Listen. These fairies are part of Nick Nathan's court. They're unseelie. They're not nice fairies, man. No. They're a bit like Aerie, you see. Oh, only I'm pretty sure Aerie is not a fairy. She's a bug. Yeah, she's a bug that's pretending to be... She's a bug demon that's pretending to be a fairy. Much like Berserk. Yeah. That's exactly what they were in that. Only one of them? I mean, okay. As long as we get the mats we want. Yeah, we're gonna start calling materials mats. Also, I should mention I'm trying to get Atelier Iris 1 and 2. Not really sure if I should get 3, though. But I know I definitely want 1 and 2. I mean, Atelier Iris 1 has an enemy that's named Beggar. Yes, Lord Beggar. Yes, he sounds a lot like DSP, man. Speaking of DSP, the enemies in this game are called Filuska. And I assume we're gonna fight some of those at some point. I mean, some of those bosses we've been passing by sort of look like stuff we should be fighting. Although they might be too strong for us at this point. But yeah, we need more lantern bugs. Yeah, give me more lantern bugs. I'm very happy with this net I have. Eat an axe to the face, little fairy. Reduce elemental resistance. I don't know how to do that yet. I assume I do know what kind of item can lower enemy stats. Yeah, that would be the Thorny Embrace. Thorny Embrace is really good at that. Damn, I was too busy. I wanted to inflict lightning, but nope. Ooh, shiny crystal. Let's break it. Bentonite, cool. Yeah, take a hammer to the face. Yeah, this sounds like a game music that when an RPG gets to a certain point, it gets into the final act, man. Well, I might as well use these 3 days I have. Actually, you know what, after I get my basket full here, I'm actually going to... Oh, I'm going to just rest the 3 days. Ooh, what's this? Gimme bugs. Want bugs from here? No. Oh, there's crystals around here that I need. Not sure where the crystals are though. Well, they're like amber fragments or something. And I'm interested in getting amber. I don't think that's quite what I was looking for. I think maybe the crystals might be further up. I mean, I haven't been all the way up here. Let's check it out while we're here. Could very well be, man. Hey, look here. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, give me those crystals. Yeah, no, we're not selling these for cash. We need them for alchemy. Yeah, crystals are very important for alchemy. Maybe it will lead us towards making, the superfood that we need. Making the frankenfood that we needed to help, Ryza's dad. Yeah, Ryza's mother and dad, Dana want her to help out on the farm, man. Cool treasure chest, and we got... And we got a gold coin out of it. Cool. I kinda want more gold coins, but I'm not sure where to get them, man. I assume maybe there's an enemy that gives them to you, because I've gotten way more than what was in the treasure chests. So I assume some enemies are dropping them. Either that or I'm not paying really much attention to where I'm getting them. There we go, we took care of it. Ooh, look at that. That looks like a new enemy. Hey, we've already encountered that one. There we go. Boom. Alright, let's take these guys out. And since we got the Ember Crystal, we can do a new recipe. Which is what I wanted the Amber Crystal in the first place. Cool, Ryza leveled up, and so did Claudia. I got some better animal hides, too. Got an animal hide, too. Ooh, fossil trees. I might need those. Wait, you're telling me I can't swing my staff into that? Might as well take the fragrant honey. Also told there's saplings that I need. Yeah, I've kind of been looking up where to get mats because I'm kind of wanting to do more recipes, man. Which is a good enough reason to do them, I think. Ooh, sawfish, I need those. Give me more of them. Yeah, give me more. I actually need those. Oh, roasted water Guess I need the tonic, man. Well, now I know where to get some stuff. I might need more natural oil. I'll get these shrooms. Ooh, dream mushroom. Telling me I could get those here up the whole time? Alright, we need to... Oh, those are lightning ores, okay. Alright, now, let's... We got full up on materials and we got the amber crystal I needed. Sure, place them all in the container, man. If I get too many, I can always break them down, man. Now I know I got... I got the taboo drop unlocked. Now, where did I put the... Where was that one item? Water seed, stone seed, huh? Might want to do that. But I definitely seem to remember something. Oh, might as well like worry. Might as well make yellow supplements. You have a source of foamy water, so you can always put that there. Might as well get rid of the low tier ones. Go increase the quality. Make more of that. I'll make some blue supplements too. Okay, do I have... There we go. I'll grab that. Yeah, see, the sawfish are really good. Oh, we got 2 of blue.
何を入れよう。いいものでどれにしようかな。
There we go, we'll make some more supplements. We can use them for later.
バッチリ。どこにしよう。どこに入れよう
And
か
where
な。
do I need to go to be? What do I need? There's the puny ladder over there. I need to make alchemy fiber, man.
どこにし、何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。
There you go.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな。さあ何を入れよう。
There you go, some sweet leaf for that.
できそうな予感。さあ
Elemental value, yes please. Increase that as much as you want.
うわいい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
I wish I picked up more ring plant, man.
さあ何を入れよう。
Yes, I
何を
want
入
to
れるのがいい
increase.
かな。
I definitely want to increase that.
いい感じかも。
Increasing elemental value is very important,
何を入れ
man.
るのがいいかな。うわどれがいいかな。これさあどうだ。できた。
Yes, there we go. Nice. Where was the thing I wanted to make?
どこにしよう。さあ何を入れよう。うわいい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。
Now we got plant essence, we can definitely do this.
何を入れよう。うわいい感じ。さあ
We only have one.
わ何かが変わりそう。どれにしようかな。これでいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。わ何かが変わりそう。どれがいいかな。
Speed charge, skill charge plus. Your speed, yes please, give me that.
かな。じゃーんこんな感じかな。
If only we had a more reliable source
なんか
of puny ladder.
できた気がする。
Well, at least we know how to make it now. And having puny ladder will let us make something better. Hopefully. Let's see, I'm pretty sure it lets you make something really good.
どこに入れようかな。どこにしよう。
Yeah, if you go over here, yes. That's what I want to make.
とりあえずなんか入れちゃうか。
But we're gonna need some puny balls for that. Oh well, we've done quite enough. At least we made the puny ladder.
休まるね。
Might as well wait a couple days so I can do the story.
休んじゃおう。
Because that's what you're here for. We're here for the story, man. Can't be wasting time making freaking puny ladder, man. Plus, I need a really good source of puny ladder anyway. Hopefully, it seems like there's only one source of giant puny balls in the game, man. And that's that giant puny, man. So you definitely want to beat those things, but
よーし
you're gonna need quite a bit of them. I really want to get a lot of them, too.
来たな。
Alright, now let's break into Nestle's headquarters. and discover their evil water stealing operation.
ここだ。ブルネン家では。
泉じゃない。この
Yes, that's their secret. They've been using alchemy this whole time.
湧き出た水は
No wonder he wanted to keep outsiders out of his business. He really did have a hidden agenda for keeping us out of his business, man, and trying to get rid of her. Trying to stop Ryza from doing alchemy, trying to stop Impel and Lila from finding this.
いや、この玉が離れに据え付けられたのは
水が不足してた頃は水路のあちこちを塞いだ。
島はすぐ下に岩盤があって、ろくに井戸も掘れねえしな。
そういえばお父さんも
Oh.
麦ができるようになったのは
Wait, so...
ほんの何代か前だとか。
Wait, so was that Dent inherited? Or something?
それまで島の人は乾きに強くて地面から水を集める空間。
これは数代前のブルネン家の人間
Yeah,
が
so they inherited from a few generations ago.
それ以上のことは
So Bo's dad definitely knows about this.
抜け抜けとこんなところにこんなもの
Don't do it.
待て。
People are dependent on that, man.
あんたがなんで
そうだ。
リラさん、
じゃあ
ボス、その
できなくはない
I don't think we should ask
う
him.
まくこの玉をたどっていろんなものを調べていくうちに
Weird.
解決。
そうだな。
クリント王国の錬金術が
Fix it as an alchemist, okay.
そう。
Let's do it, I guess. Is Bo gonna eventually join our party? We're gonna have to find a way to fix this by, doing alchemy.
どこに行くんだ？
What are we supposed to do? Alright, let's head over to the Atelier, I guess. It says to do that. Well, we definitely found out what Nestle was up to. They're definitely keeping some secrets, man.
いや、錬金術師としての心が少し。
Wait.
ああ。私でもなかなか言えない。
Oh.
ペルさん。
さっきのことを抜きにしても。
Damn, look at those I mean,
あまり男の愚
痴。
どっちでもいい。
hopefully we can get that mysterious girl in our party, too. I wonder if she'll be... Alright, so what are we supposed to do? What, I'm supposed to run around town doing nothing?
どこに行くんだ？
Yes, running around town doing nothing sounds like a great idea. Let's go run around town doing nothing. We should definitely tell the townsfolk about Nestle's evil water operation.
レッド、
ああ、この最近は結構相手ができるように。
妙って。
妙は妙。
Wait, what?
怖がってるとか？
あの乱暴者がまさかな。噂は聞いてるだろうし、なんか思うと。
Damn, Zo's Zo's father now knows he's serious business, man. Alright, let's visit the rest of these districts, I guess. For, lore reasons, I guess.
あれって
Oh hey, you two are not fighting.
よ
That's cool.
珍しい。
してるという。え？わあ。
何？
俺ライザ例の玉が
Alright, if we can solve this water problem with with alchemy, we can definitely overthrow Nestle. That's our goal. Now we finally have a way to overthrow Nestle, man.
おう、どこに行く？
Let's just hope Nick David and her forces don't come here and steal the water ore back and kill everybody. They seem like they want to kill everybody. Where was they supposed to go? Oh, over. Right, we should probably check out this quest over here. What do I need for it? Hey there. You have the legendary super duper armor recipe or something. You should definitely give us a legendary super recipe so we can make super armor. Yeah, that way we'll be able to give ourselves super armor. Wait, what? Purely water? We need cloth of a quality over 60. And it looks like there's a recipe tied to this quest. Oh, I guess we gotta go do that. I said I wanted to do story, but listen, that recipe is very important. We need to make it, man. Alright, where is the recipe? We need to make cloth. Here we go. Now what do we need to make the cloth? We need something yellow. Something yellow and super high quality. We're gonna need a higher quality than that, man. Let's add that to it. Actually, more interested in the quality. Here, let's add that to it. So we can increase the quality even more. We need something. There we go, we definitely did the quest. Now that we did the quest, let's go over here and put that in. Yep, we need that recipe, man. We need that recipe, we really do. I want to find out what that recipe does. In fact, we should probably check out more side quests while we're here. I realize that's probably not everybody's favorite, but listen, it's very important that we do all this. Especially if we want the recipes to make the super armor. Maybe if we do side quests, we'll be able to get the Ultra God Sword or something. Yeah, the Ultra God Sword. It's much greater than the God Sword, you see. Of course, the Ultra God Sword is not as good as the Supreme God Sword, man. We need to make the Ultra God Sword and be able to make the Supreme God Sword, man. Yeah, it's a requirement for a recipe, yeah. Dessert making, huh? Well, I want to check this one out. I'm all excited to do a quest, man. Yo, what kind of recipes do you need? Yes, all these quests are like, make X number of this item at certain qualities. Cool, so can we try making some recipes? Okay, I guess we did something, I guess. Okay, we got 30 coal for doing absolutely nothing. Thank you for rewarding me for, doing nothing of importance. Thanks for rewarding me for minimum effort and absolutely doing nothing. I love being rewarded for doing nothing. I mean, what? People, actually expect efforts? Let's go talk to Claudia about how to make a musical instrument. She's definitely an expert on musical instruments, and she uses a flute in battle. Thank you. Now you can make a harmonica as a self-defense item. Wait, we need to make poison smoke. What? We need to make poison smoke. Well, we got some poison smoke, so we might as well turn in the quest while we're here. Hopefully the reward is pretty good. I mean, I do like the poison smoke, and I want to make items with it. But, you know, people need help too. And that's perfectly okay. Ooh, fishing spot. Now we're gonna engage in a chill fishing stream. Now this game is very chill, by the way. Ooh, crimson grass. We actually need that. And we need crimson grass for a recipe, man. So it's a good thing we got that, man. I didn't even know it was there. Alright, you can have like 3 of these. There you go. Yes, I made some poison smoke so you can defend yourself. Yes, if you throw these poisonous clouds at a monster, you can really kill them. Yeah, it might violate some, it might violate the Geneva Convention to use it, though. So you probably don't want to use it, man. Yeah, be careful with it. You might violate the Geneva Convention. As the Geneva Convention is very strict on people using poisonous gas against their enemies, man. Especially what happened with World War I. Yeah. That's why. Hey, we haven't talked to this lady in a while. What does she want? Alright, do we get rewarded? Do we have to make something? My guess is... So we have to make some incense. Damn, we don't know how to make that. And we don't actually know how to make that yet. We're gonna need to learn how to make that. Hello there, Miss, book person girl. Do you need some paper? The mainland's really dangerous. There's a portal to the underworld there. And there's monsters that are pouring out from there. That are very angry that the water baron who's, trying to charge people a premium for water is in charge of it. Has stolen it. Yeah. Yeah, Nick Nathan used, DSB's gout crystals to, send some bad guys after everybody. What? Oh, well, I guess... Let's see, it says there's still a quest here. It says there's a quest up here. Hey, look, it's a handyman dude. Yo, dude, what do you need? Okay, what do we need to make? What? Ooh, we get some high-quality rainbow grapes. You know, I might be interested in that, but I don't really know what to do for this quest, man.
ねえ、どこに行くんだい？
Right, so what was I doing for the story again? Right, I'm supposed to visit a residence.
ねえ、どこに行くんだい？
I'm pretty sure that Claudia lives in Old Town. Yes, I'm pretty sure I know my way around the game, man. I promise I'm not a complete scrub at video games, man. Mm-hmm. At least I don't think I'm a scrub at video. But I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. I'm pretty much a scrub at video, man. That's why I only play on the easiest difficulties and play easy games like this one, man. I mean, have Atelier games ever really been challenging, man? I mean, some of them do have time limits, so I guess that could factor into it. But those have New Game Plus systems, too. I don't believe that... But I'm pretty sure that most modern ones don't have the time limit anymore. But a lot of them after Iris did. I know a lot of them on the PS3 had time limits. But the ones on the PS4 don't seem to have them, except for Paris. I think that one... I did look that one up. Because I was kind of interested after seeing the Super Mario 64 paintings. And one of them. We need to take in the town, I guess. Alright, let's go back to the Atelier, I guess. Who are you reading? What are you reading, dude? Cool, so what did you learn? Ceremony? Pairing ceremony altars. Okay, we can definitely do that. Let's make a water orb and deliver it to Nick Dave, and I'm sure she'll be very, very nice about it. Oh, we're learning a new recipe, it's cool! Super pure water? Sure, I want to learn how to make super pure water. Might as well learn to make that, because that sounds really interesting. So, what do I need to make super pure water again? Alright, so what do we need? Magma fragments, huh? Magma fragments and plant essence. Oh well, making... We need a green plant. This one's a green plant. Wait, we don't need that uni. We need a silver uni. And we got some stalagmite fragments. Here, let's keep going with this. I want to keep going with this. Of course I do. I need stone for this, huh? Well, that's perfect. We need like a redstone now. I don't have many redstones, man. Definitely wanting an ancient pillar, man.
りあえ
Oh,
ず
we might as well use
入れ
this.
ちゃうか。いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。
There we go.
いい感じかも。さあ何を入れよう。いいものでどれにしようかな。
Might as well make some seeds.
どうだ。じゃーん。こんな感じかな。
We can add those to the garden, man. And we can keep going. We made the stone seeds. We can make the water seeds next.
さあ何を入れよう。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何を入れよう。
And we need a green plant.
うおいい感
We
じかも。
need another green plant.
何を入れよう。
We have a green plant that's a 3. There we go, that's a 3.
いいものできそうな予感。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Well, we don't really need that.
さあ何を入れよう。
Let's add one plant essence to that.
新しいものができちゃいそう。さあ何を入れよう。
There we go.
いい感じかも。何を入れるのか。
Rare gathering rate up. Yes, I might be interested in that.
いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
I think I'm quite interested in that.
さあ
There we go.
入れよう。いい
That's how we
もの
do
でき
things.
そうな。さあ何を入れよう。
And we wish we had more red spices. Okay, I think we can...
さあ何を入れよう。さあ何を入れよ
add
う。
that to it.
うわいい感じか。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。いいものできそうな予感。さあ何
And
を
we
入れ
can
よ
add a blue spice to increase
う。うわ
parameters of the
どれがい
seed.
いかな。これでうまくいく。
There we go.
できた。バッチリ。
Good. Right, so let's check out what we need for super pure water.
どこに入れよう。
Traveler's water orb. Is there anything that unlocks on this
入
tree?
れちゃうか。
Ooh, synth quantity.
何をしようか。悩んじゃうな。
Looks like we don't have what we need for that.
こんにちは。
Ew, what's going on, you two?
いやフィルフサの侵入をは
水が引いた経路と
一箇所に見それ
その後
理屈としては明白門を起動させた遺跡の崩落も
あとは
Well, they got rid of all the water that was blocking there.
理由が。
それは
Yeah, these monsters want to drain all the water from our world because they don't have any water. Because frickin' Nestle stole their water stone, man. Yeah, so naturally the monsters are pretty upset.
ライザ
Oh, what do you need me to synthesize? What is that?
昔医療施設と思われるクリ
Oh, you want me to help Impel's injured arm?
確かにこれ
Sure.
それを見ただけ
If we do that, will we be able to really
そう
have him as a party member?
私もあの中は
Sure, let's do it.
わかった。クリント王国の錬金術を。
よく見ているな。あいつはクリント王国が錬金術で犯した罪後。
それは
Yeah, those crimes
お
are...
前はライ
Yeah,
ザ
the Clint Kingdom invaded the underworld and stole the water stone. And I'm guessing I'm guessing... Wait, a puny? What are you doing here? Wait, it's grown a level. But we're gonna take care of the puny? Does that mean we're gonna get puny balls for free, man? Talk to the puny, defeat it. Increase its stats to involve it further? Oh, it's gonna give us some cool stuff if we do it, huh? Alright, let's feed it some... Alright, we might as well, we might as well feed it some high quality stuff to really give it some... I don't want its stats to go down. If I focus on one stat, will that make it a little bit better? Nope, he's full up, okay. Well, he'll be able to give us some cool items if we feed him some mats. That's pretty cool. Guess I want to plant some seeds. Cool. A whole bunch of cool stuff. And you get rainbow grapes off of that, huh? You know, that's pretty interesting. The fact you can get rainbow grapes is interesting. I wonder if that means you'll have a new source of them, provided you can make some plant seeds. Alright, I'm supposed to go to the Atelier and help Impel's injuries, man. Alright, we learned a new recipe. Prosthetic Arm. So we're gonna make a prosthetic arm using alchemy. Yeah, it's sort of like Full Metal Alchemist, man. I guess Impel tried to do human transmutation or something. Maybe there's a... Damn, you tried to do human transmutation? Where the frick are we supposed to get that? I actually have no idea where to get that, man. Now I have no idea what to do, man. Sometimes in here we're gonna just get rare material at random. Well, I don't know what to do, man. What? Somebody explain what to do, dude! I don't know where to get this material, dude. Of course, I'm kidding. I think it's time to stop anyway. We've been going on for quite a while. I apologize that we didn't really get much done. You know, it could legit be in the underworld for all I know.
よーし行くぞ
剣の腕を磨くいい機会だ。おう、どこに行く？
よーし行くどれを使おうかなどれを鍛えようかなどうしようかな
Yeah, I'm really stumped as to what to do, dude. Well, now's a good... Oops, that's not where I went. Oh well, I might as well stop here. And I thank you for watching. I apologize that we didn't get much done. And most of the time was spent doing alchemy. And we spent a really long time making alchemy. I really wanted to make that rod. I really wanted to make the fishing net. I'm gonna save those materials for later, so when we finally unlock the ability to make a good one, we'll be able to do it, okay? And, I thank you for watching. Hope you had plenty of fun. Now, what I'm gonna do is probably look up where to get the resonance orb. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you had plenty of fun, guys. Anyway, let's look at this Ryza. Oh, you know what we should do before we go? Let's head over to Ryza's room. Wait a minute, we haven't been here in a while. Oh, collection and field results. Seems like they're quite proud of her now. Yeah, now she's gonna be compassionate about gathering materials. And we're finally getting some good stuff, man. Right, what I wanted to do, though... Should head inside to do it, though. Right, what I wanted to do was go over here. Yes, barrel beams. Yes, that's what this game is all about. Freaking memes, man. Alright, we got the barrel beams out of the way. We might as well stop for right now. I just wanted to put that in there for a little bit of fun, I guess. Not really anything serious. Anyway, goodbye. Remember to play games and have fun, okay? I love you. Bye-bye.